Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode we changed our team up a little bit. Gerald is very over leveled, so we're going to switch to Berta. I didn't do any grinding yet off screen because I want to wait until I have more Pokemon in my party to do the grinding. But we got Harry the Togepi, which I'm going to be walking around a lot with after this episode for grinding purposes. Because I don't want Pokemon that are not evolved when they can be evolved. So that's going to be a thing. And then I'm going to look up... actually, I'm going to look that up right now. How this thing evolves and if I can do it. Okay. So, Togekiss... well, it has Growl, Charm, Metronome, and Sweet Kiss. So it's kind of like useless, all things considered. And then we have Frank the Bulbasaur with Tackle, Growl, Leech and Violent, which is a lot more useful. Okay, so my phone is almost empty battery as well. So how does it evolve is the question while we make our way away from Professor Sycamore. It evolves with a shiny stone. So I was right last episode, it's not a Dawn Stone, it's a shiny stone. And you get a shiny stone in, I would like to go to floor 1, also known as ground floor. And it's Lysander, it's the end of the game, we're going to fight him, he's got a Mega Gyarados. Actually, that is a good question. The people with Megas are not going to have Megas anymore, I assume. Or do the Mega Pokemon get randomized to other Pokemon that also have a Mega? Because in that case he might have a Mega Mewtwo, X or Y. I didn't think about that. Probably just going to not have Megas, and some random trainers are going to have Megas, because that's just my luck. Pokemon also hold random items, by the way, so that's going to be annoying for me. In the core series games, where to get it? Pokemon X, Y, you can't buy them, but I don't... Acquisition. Pokemon X and Y, Route 12. That's a repeatable method. Super secret training. I guess I'll do that. I am, again, when I have a Pokemon that can evolve through means other than levels, I'll do it. So I guess I'm doing secret training, super training here between episodes as well, which is going to be annoying on an emulator, but I guess I'll have to. Route 18, you can also get them, but that's quite a while away. So hopefully next episode we're going to have a Togekiss, because it is possible. It's just a lot of walking around and then a lot of super training for me to actually get the stone to evolve it, but I need it. I desperately need it. Especially with my current team composition. Things aren't looking that great. So we're looking better than last episode. Even though we lost Charlotte last episode, things are generally looking quite well so far. So I think... let's use the roller skates here. I think we can just go here now and... we have to do something in the Lumiose first. You've been to the cafe. I don't know where the cafe is, to be honest. I don't have a clue. But maybe we should go to the Pokemon Center. I think it's on the other side of the road there. So maybe we go to the Pokemon Center first. And I don't know what the levels are going to be in the next gym. Probably I am already a little bit on the high side level-wise for that gym, but again, everything has 31 IVs and all stats, they all hold items, and there's going to be 6 Pokemon, so I don't feel bad being a little bit over leveled. Also, can I please turn around the camera? Thank you. This looks like a cafe to me. Can I please? I probably should just read what the game wants me to do. I definitely can't go in there. That much is obvious. Do I just talk to you? Is that it? I don't need a trainer PR video. Connection to internet. I don't need to know about the PSS. Do I go to Serena? Probably. It's probably one of these characters I have to. This does look like a cafe. This is where I have to be. Okay, so again, I'm just not reading and I'm a little bit stupid, and that's what's happening. Oh, this is the this is another cutscene with Lysander, right? Yeah, and the champion. Which is kind of seems less involved than other champions. I mean, obviously the first generation, the fact that there was even a champion to speak of, your rival was a bit of a surprise, a plot twist, if you will. But then in the second generation, Lance was very like involved with the story and Team Rocket, and then in the third generation, Steven was kind of involved, and well, in Emerald it's Wallace was decently involved. Cynthia, fairly involved. Alder, fairly involved. I don't even know her name. Is it Diana, I think? Just shows up here and at the end of the game. That's it. And in Generation 7, obviously, there is no champion because you become the champion. Spoilers. But even then, the champion fight the first time around anyway is against Sycamore. Not Sycamore. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kukui? Kukui. Professor Kukui. And then the second, third, fourth time around, there are certain trainers which can challenge you for the championship. So even that makes a lot more sense. This generation's champion is kind of like bad. I was already going to go to Route 5, so you didn't need to tell me that. Also, my rollerblades are mapped to the wrong analog stick, so that's a little bit annoying. You're going to tell me about O-Powers? Yes, you are. I'll tell you one thing. I don't care. Are there O-Powers for increasing your Pokemon's friendship? And if so, can I get them yet? I'm going to assume yes and no. Yes, they are. And no, I can't. Route 5. And hello, Lucario. Oh, we can get a Mega Lucario as well. Which, I guess it's a gift Pokemon. I guess, right? And yeah. We get it at that tower place. Burps. We get it at the tower place, which doesn't have any wild encounters, I don't think. So we get a non-randomized Lucario. Or it's randomized. I frankly don't know, but I'm going to assume it's not randomized. Okay, our encounter for Route 5 is going to be... It's a Totodile! Bob! Yes! And we have a water type as well. Okay, let's be very, very careful about this one. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'll have my entire team die before any harm comes to this creature. This is a sign. This is a sign that we're going to win this Nuzlocke. Bob is blessing this run. Understand? And it fits with the nickname theme because Bob is a real bad name for a Totodile. I'm going to have quite a lot of starters because I have Fennekin, I have Bulbasaur, and now I'll get a Totodile as well. Let's see if this Pokeball will do the trick. I mean, there's no debating what I'm going to call this. If I can capture the Totodile, that is, because that does seem to be a bit of an issue. Let's use one more tackle. I'm very afraid to use Leech Seed because it limits the amount of turns I have. And Vine will probably just kill it. And I don't want to attack it too much because of rage at the moment, even though it's not doing that much damage. I'm going to try on the Pokeball. If I crit now, I'm going to kill it. And as I said, I don't want to bring harm to this creature whatsoever. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. So close. So close. We're going to try it again, because we got to 3 movement wiggle thingies. I have faith. I have faith. You want to be on our team. I know you want to be on our team. Join us. Be my friend. That's 1. That's 2. That's just 2. Okay, so I'm going to tackle 1 more time. Okay. Now it has to stay. I can't damage it anymore. And it's about to murder Frank, which, in all honesty, I'll let Frank go if I get Bob. It just, I will. I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. Luckily though, I did not have to, and we've got Bob on the team. Hell yeah! Okay, so that's a very good start of this episode, because we got not just a Pokemon, we got the Pokemon. The god of all Pokemon. Give it a nickname, obviously. Obviously. Not Bib, Bob. We win. I might as well just end the series here, because we win. We have just won the Nuzlocke. Just watch these 2 freaking toddlers have a Groudon and a Kyogre. Okay, one of them has a Celebi. That's close enough for me to be not very happy. Especially since Bob is not in a condition to deal with the Lampert. And that's a very good type matchup, now that I mention Bob, because I don't want to have Bob out against a Celebi. So I guess I'm using Wing Attack against the Lamperts and then Amber against the Celebi? Celebi is going to be a good amount of experience. And I will turn over the XP share at some point after this episode. Because at the moment, Brax... we have names for them. Gerald is out anyway most of the time, so... And everything else needs experience anyway, so might as well keep it on. But I'm going to turn it off for in-episode purposes from next episode onwards, and only use it in grinding when need is there for it. I guess Psybeam? I mean, both my type advantages are resist. No! Does the Ghost does not resist? No, Ghost does not resist Psychic. Why did I think Ghost would resist Psychic? Oh, that could actually be useful. More useful than Growl at any rate, so Endeavor it is. What is the strategy called again? Where you have a Focus Sash level 1, like Rattata or Pidgey or something with Endeavor and Quick Attack? There is a specific name for that strategy. It's got something to do with like, well, I think it is it SAQ? Because, or FAQ, because Focus Sash. Either one works. Doesn't matter. I don't have a Focus Sash anyway, and I'm not taking a risk there, and my Pokemon isn't level 1, so I can't use the strategy anyway. But Endeavor could be potentially useful. So, I'm not going to fight a Dwebble because I still don't have a very good type matchup for it. That being said... Don't fight me, 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 don't fight me. I'm not here. I'm not here. You can have 6 Pokemon. Yes, you are. I'm overleveled. I need to remember I'm overleveled. I'm fine. And I have 5 Pokemon now. Even the Pokemon that are a little bit lower leveled, such as Harry. Okay, Harry is just a bad Pokemon. Frank and Bob are actually decently leveled to deal with these enemies. So I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm freaking fine, okay? But I am worried. Because still, all these rival battles and just all the like important battles now become actually scary. Because if they have like 3 Pokemon, that's fine. But them having 6 Pokemon means there's 6 opportunities of something that hard counts everything I have. Which is going to be significantly more difficult as my team expands and gets more coverage, of course. But again, I think honestly the hardest part of most Nuzlockes is the first 2 gyms. And then the last gym on the Elite Four. But that first, like... The opposite of last episode happened here. I read Golduck and I was like, yeah, the yellow one. No, not the yellow one. Let's Leech Seed you? I can... I have potions. I have potions. I do, in fact, have potions. And I'm allowed to use them. I don't have a rule dictating I can only use a certain number of potions every... I don't need to use potions. Especially not if you're only using Tail Whip and Scratch. Actually, the combination of those, potentially scary, but... That did nothing. You have so much HP. Then again, so do I now. Use another Tail Whip. Fine. You're gonna die. I mean, you do outspeed me. So technically you could use a Scratch on your next and last turn and deal a lot of damage to me, but not like 20 some HP of damage. 22 HP of damage. Yeah, you're definitely not doing that. Go ahead and use Disable, even if I can't use my Vine Whip right now. The Leech Seed is going to take you out. That's Pokemon 2 down. Now, who's up next? Because it's probably going to be a problematic one, because that's just my luck. I don't like this randomizer anymore. I want to go home. Ooh, poison. Better than Growl. Better than Growl. Everything is better than Growl though, so that's not really an accomplishment. Sleep powder. For catching purposes it would be nice, but I really do like Leech Seeds. And I guess I could get rid of Tackle. Because if I'm using Tackle or a normal type move, there's no reason for Frank to be out. And if there's no reason for Frank to be out, it's probably I can stall them with Leech Seed and Poison Powder. Or Vine Whip them. And Sleep Powder will be useful capturing more difficult Pokemon, which eventually we're going to run into a Legendary. And I will want to catch it, so... And I don't have Great Balls yet, so every little bit helps there. And there we go! Bob is not quite healthy enough yet to deal with a Pyro. But I guess I can use a potion on Bob. I don't even know what your moveset's like. You probably have Water Gun, I imagine? What level are you? Level 12. Bob is also level 12. Did I not buy potions? Did I just say I was... We're switching back into Gerald. That's just our backup right now. Something goes wrong, we go into Gerald and Gerald can take care of it. Yeah, that would have killed Bob. I could have sworn I bought potions last episode before the gym battle. Did I use them all? No. Did I just say I wanted to buy potions? Did I just think I wanted to buy potions? Because clearly, I do not have potions. And it's kind of mind-boggling to me. Because again, I could have sworn I had potions. Apparently I don't. Bite is something that I will gladly teach to Bob, because having a Dark type move will actually do quite a lot, because now he can deal with Ghost types and Psychic types a lot easier. Even though it's not like Crunch yet, it still is Bite. And this is the exact reason why the EXP share is such a not good thing, in my opinion. The reason I didn't go for Yawn there, by the way, is because we literally just gave sleep powder to Frank. So, well, yeah, who needs more than 15 frames per second anyway? 16. Did I say 16? Okay. 20. You can do it, computer. It's not my computer necessarily. It's more the emulator, because if I go into like my Windows Task Manager, well, actually it is fairly slow, so maybe it is my computer. It is really slow. If I go into Performance, yeah, my GPU is being used for 90%, so maybe I should slow that down a little bit. Then again, it's 90%, not 100, so I don't think I've ever seen it this high. And that is not, by the way, because I have like a super powerful GPU. I have a... I definitely have a last generation GPU, and it was mid-end. It's AMD RX 480, a reference model, not even like a board partner, so it's fairly bad with cooling as well. What is it about Ledian that is so laggy? Is my question. And what do you have? You have leftovers? You have leftovers. All the Pokemon, at least the important battles. I don't know if every single Pokemon. Really? I keep hitting myself in confusion. If this is a crit, Gerald is done for. Yeah, the moment Ledian is not on screen anymore, the lag disappears. So it's specifically Ledian's, like, is it the very quick motion of its wings that is that's doing that? Potentially. Okay, just one model on screen, and... Huh. With Sravia on screen, and Ledian, it's not laggy. So maybe it's something about... But what's this face? I don't know. This whole emulation thing, right, it works, but it doesn't work. I want to finish this battle and capture another Pokemon before next episode, because I want to be in a town and be able to grind before next episode. And I guess I can go back. I don't need Fire Spin. I can use Lumia City as like my base of operations for grinding. Then again, seeing these levels go up with... I don't want takedown. Seeing these levels go up with the XP share, I might not need to do a lot of grinding. Let's say in. Just simply because everybody is gaining levels fairly quickly, and as you can see, the Pokemon I'm facing right now, I'm stuck with my cord. One moment. The Pokemon I'm facing right now aren't particularly high leveled either. So the only grinding I would have to do is potentially super training, which I don't think I can do yet, and walking around with Harry to get his happiness up. And there we go with Galvantula, which I usually would go into Gerald for that. But it's still a bug type, so I can deal with it. That looks shiny to me. I know it's not, but it looks shiny to me. Remember that time when we had a shiny... I don't think it ever got to be in a Galvantula, actually. Did it? The shiny Joltik in the... Pokemon Black Randomizer, which I actually caught in Chargestone Cave, which still confuses me, because what are the odds of the randomizer putting Joltik in the place where you usually get it? I mean, I suppose those odds are better than the odds of getting a shiny, but the odds of that and a shiny Pokemon in the same encounter? Those are some pretty good odds, so I probably should have bought a lottery ticket that day. Then again, I think that is also the same day that I actually lost that series. Maybe I recorded that the day after. I don't know. I think I recorded that episode. Nah, that's 2 episodes after that, actually, before I lost. So that's definitely not the same day. Maybe I should have kept recording. I had a very good luck day that day. And then the next recording session, I had a very bad luck day. Because fucking Heat Run and Registeel. Just go watch the Black Randomizer Nuzlocke if you haven't. I have like 3 of them at this point, or 2. I have a black 2, and then a more recent one for Pokemon Black. And I probably will want to do a... I thought you were going to bet on me as well, and that scared the shit out of me. I probably will do a Black 2 Randomizer Nuzlocke again too. I just don't know exactly when. I'm going to go ahead and guess it's probably going to be after the next series, because I have an idea as to what I want to do with the next series already. I just need to test out if it works. Trapinch. I don't think I'll have any issue with Trapinch. I just don't know. You're just pure ground type, right? Even though definitely should be ground bug. At least your evolution should be, because why is it a dragon type? I know Vibrava is a dragonfly kind of thing. Not really, but it's based on a specific type of dragonfly. That's why, just for pun's sake, they made it a dragon type. But it's a bug! I mean, Yanma is it a dragon type? Actually, is Yanmega a dragon type? It might be. I honestly am not sure. This leads me to safe places, right? I don't want to battle any more trains. Again, this has been a long episode and I want to capture another Pokemon if at all possible. This is the strangest horde encounter I've ever faced. It's two Scraggy, a Tentacool, a Scyther, and a thing I can't pronounce. I think it's like Amomoros, something like that. Aurorus. Oh, I just kind of got mixed with Alamamola and Aurorus there. Yeah, that's the strangest horde encounter ever. That... I have no words for that. It was also very laggy for fairly obvious reasons. I fucking saw him come on as well. I don't think I'll be able to capture another Pokemon today, but I do want to make it to the next town, if at all possible, again, for grinding purposes. Which, again, I might not have to actually do. Kind of depends on... I think the next town... I can't run from a trainer battle. I think the next town doesn't have a gym, which means that I probably don't have to grind, really. I'll only have to grind once I get to the next gym. Which won't be for a while, maybe. Well, it won't be that long. I mean, there is 8 gyms and there's only a... Yeah, I probably should turn off the XP share, because even though I'm not even grinding, I am getting overleveled, and Frank is evolving. Yeah, I'm definitely turning off the XP share after this episode. I don't think I have to grind, because these Pokemon I'm facing are right about like level 12, and I think the lowest team member I have right now might be Harry at like level 14. I'm not using Harry anyway, because he's got a shit moveset. And it's not technically a baby Pokemon per se, but it's kind of a baby Pokemon. So I'm not using it either way. Get me to a town. Okay, that's a holo clip. We can skip through that and end this episode like prompter. Actually, it's not been that long episode. Last episode has been about 35 minutes, and then this one is about 30 minutes, I think. And there's quite a long time in between the episodes as well, so I don't think there is a gym in this place. So that's yes, there is. Is there? Is this a gym? I don't think this is a gym. I don't want to be talking to you right now. Even less so, I want to be fighting you. Please don't make me fight anybody. I wanted to go to the Pokemon Center and end the episode. You need to go to Route 7. That's... Oh! I actually can capture another Pokemon. But since I won't be doing any grinding between episodes, because... Just look at my team. Right? I don't need to do any grinding between episodes. I won't be capturing a new Pokemon anyway. I'll be doing that next episode. And... I'll turn off the XP share. I kind of feel like not turning off the XP share because I'm scared. But I'll turn it off. It's we're at a point, I think, where everybody on the team that is useful or is going to be useful short term. I'm also just doing the saving now. Short term is already useful, and everything that's going to be useful long term, that's a worry for another day. Until the next time, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed the videos. Hopefully you have. Join the community Discord linked down below in the description to keep up to date with all the new uploads and just come hang out. All that kind of good stuff. I'll see you all back next time. Bye.